Aha, there you are. Good evening, good people. Oh, the silly things in life. I forgot where my whistle was. I had this great idea. Well, my first idea, I want to, switch to whistle for a bit of a solo in the middle of that tune, which was a summer song, seeing as this is... I'm being a bit over positive here. The last day of summer. Or a summer god, I'm not sure. Anyway, I thought I'll switch to the whistle. And then I thought, I know, I'll put the whistle in my pocket so I don't have to reach right over there. And then I forgot where it was. Goldfish. Never mind about snake. Ahoy there. Very excellent to see you. Ah, dear. What's new in your lives? You don't have to tell me everything. Just some things. Yeah, very good to see you. Yeah, the auditorium is quite full tonight. That's very good. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So, what's on my list? I have a list. I shall scroll up and have a look. Oh yes. Well, you know what happened last week. We had a muted Simon. The one and only. The unbelievably brilliant and beautiful Mr. Simon Goulding was muted and neutered by the software, and I couldn't rescue him. So we're going to put that right with a tune from Cuba. I'm optimistic here. I think we're going to get Simon in the house. Yeah, sometimes I have a list, sometimes I don't, and the list has changed about 4 times today. And sometimes I have a list and I don't stick to it. It's jazz. Is it? Oh, this is not jazz. This is... I don't really know my Latin styles. Somebody will tell me. Not a rumba. It's not... It's not that one. No. Is it... No, I don't know. It's not jazz. Move over. I can't see. I won't be able to see Simon if you stay there. Come on, move over. Yes, that's it. It's a well-oiled machine, folks. Yeah, we got him. We got him. We'll get him back later with a bit of luck. Fantastic. Yeah. Go away. Yep. Oh, no, not you, Simon. It's a madhouse. Breathe. Spent 7.5 hours in Hull Royal Infirmary today. I was the carer, not the patient this time. But it did remind me of a rather lengthy stay I had. Yeah. Not altogether happy memories, but I got out there alive, as we did today. It's a very big place, full of very wonderful people. Now, Ethan, Thomas, Dad. Oh, Grandad Brian as well. What? I'm confused. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who's in. Anyway, I'm sure you guys requested this a few weeks ago and then went on holiday or something. So let me find it. Because it's by Thelonious Monk. It doesn't always go where you think it might. So it's best to have an aid memoir up on your screen. Because Thelonious Monk is wonderful and a bit unpredictable. It's a tune called Ruby, my dear. Do we have a ruby in the house? Or a ruby round your neck or on your ring? Mercedes! Oh, so good to see you. Hope you caught the old man. We'll have him back. Oh, yeah. It's called Son. Simon told me that 10 times, I forgot. Oh, thanks for telling us. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to get Simon back later for a Barbara Thompson tune, all being well. Right, where am I going? What am I doing? There you go, dudes. Ethan, Thomas, Ruby, my dear. Thelonious Monk. If I had more hours in the day, I'd listen to more Monk. Among other things, I guess. I practice more. Do you folks find that there are never enough hours in the day? You have to do all those tiresome, time-consuming things like brush your teeth and sleep and eat food. All those things that keep you from your horn. Actually, eating food's quite good sometimes. Yeah. Now, I was reminded, well, in fact, I was told, because it's not something which is in my memory, that today is Van Morrison's birthday. And some of us have hit and miss relations with Van. But one cannot deny, this one can't anyway, what a flipping wonderful writer and singer he is. So Celia reminded me, told me, I mean, and so did Richard and Anne, the Sand Peeps. And Celia was telling me that she went to see him once, Sheffield was it? And he came on, pissed as a parrot, did one tune, threw his guitar down and went home, or back to the hotel, or back to his caravan. So that was unlucky. Celia, I hope you saw him on a more memorable, better occasion. And radio interviews, people used to, the DJs, the jocks used to ask me, "Oh man, Snakey, you've played with all these people. Is there any one person, that you hadn't played with, you'd love to play with?" I said, "Yeah, Van Morrison. But I have played with him now. At the Albert Hall, Richard, you were there, and you were there." And he was well behaved that night. And he did all the songs he was supposed to. All the songs he'd promised to do. Which was only 3, I think. But yeah. Yep, he was all right that night. And I was very, very glad to have got to very briefly meet him, but more to the point, play with him. And my good buddy Sumadoo, who some of you have probably seen and heard, she plays with him regularly and lives to tell the tale. I think he's mellowed. And that reminds me that Sumadoo and I are touring in January. And first gig is sold out, and then we play Barnoldswick. And then we play Helmsley Arts Centre. And then we play the Rotary, which is getting towards being sold out. And I'm hoping that we might play Gainsborough as well, but it's kind of watch this space. But yeah, very much looking forward to that. I've digressed, haven't I? But I love Van Morrison so much. I still love him, but in my teens, I just adored him, and I used to listen constantly, especially to Astral Weeks and then Moondance. I had a dream once that I met him in the park. He was sat under a tree playing his guitar and singing, and I said, "Can I join you and play some flute?" And he said, "Yeah." So I did. But it was a dream. So the dream sort of came true, except he wasn't under a tree, he was in the Royal Albert Hall. And I wasn't on flute, I was on sax. Snakey, shut up and play. So I picked one from, so I guess it's, you've guessed, that Celia and Richard and Anne thought I should do a Van Morrison number to mark the day. So I picked one what I ain't never done before. He suffered from serious stage fright. Are you sure? He wasn't just being a monkey? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it's his birthday. Right. I need my words. I'm thinking a lot about the process of memorising tunes and songs at the moment, because many students ask. And it's a big deal, you know. It's much better to play and sing when you know by memory what you're doing, but it's hard to memorise things. So yeah, it's a very natural request. Yeah. So I think you'll forgive me because on account of I ain't never sung it before. So I hope you will. And I was going to do a little solo, but not on this sax. Ow! Oh, sorry, baby. I think I'm rambling because of all those hours in the hospital. Note to self. Get on with it. Right. Half a mile from the county fair, the rain came pouring down. Me and Bernie boy standing there with a silver hammer ground. Hands up full of fishing rod and a tackle on our backs. We just stood there getting wet with our backs against the fence. Oh, the water, oh, the water, oh, the water. Hope it don't rain all day. And it stoned me to my soul. It stoned me just like jelly roll. And it stoned me. It stoned me to my soul. It stoned me just like going home. And it stoned me. The rain let up, the sun came up, we were getting dry. Almost let a pickup truck nearly pass us by. So we jumped right in, and the driver grinned, and he dropped us way up the road. We looked at the swim, and we jumped right in, not to mention fishing poles. Oh, the water, oh, water, oh, the water. Let it run all over me. Yeah, stone me to my soul. Stone me just like jelly roll, and it stone me to my soul. Yeah, stone me just like I'm going home, and it stone me. Way back home, we sang a song, but our throats was getting dry. We saw the man from across the road with the sunshine in his eyes. Well, he lived all alone in his own little home with a great big gallon jar. There were bottles too, one for me and you. And he said, hey, there you are. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Getting myself from the mountain stream. Where it stung me to my soul. Stung me just like Jelly Roll, and it stung me. Well, it stung me to my soul. Stung me just like going home, and it stung me. It was a lucky accident that we all finished at the same time. I wasn't quite sure how many choruses there were at the end. Right. Haiku alert. There's one in. One from Richard. It's been a while, mate. Richard the Sandman. Okay, I've got to rehearse in my mind before I deliver said haiku. Snake plays Van the Man, octogenarian now. Ulster's best export. Snake plays Van the Man, octogenarian now. Ulster's best export. There is Guinness. Yeah, okay. We'll have it. Thanks, Richard. Nice. Yeah. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Okay. Haikus, that reminds me. There were a couple of late arrivals last week, which I missed. From our poet in residence, Mr. Mike Cole. Well, he's nearly always in residence. I had a week off, week before last. It was noted in the journals. So most of you were on board in the house last week, but one of our other stalwarts, Kevin Lee, had a power cut and missed, I don't know, a couple of tunes. And there was that, and there was my tech breakdown, which meant Simon got muted, and Mike Cole put pen to paper and haiku'd. When gremlins appear, don't panic, all will be well. There's always next time. Sound, Mike, thanks. And do you remember I was ranting on, as I do, about life on a desert island, what it might be like. When I get cast there by Sue Lawley. No, it's not her anymore. Perish the thought. Snake on a desert island. No live streams there, Joe. Joe is the main man that keeps the live streams flying, and has been from day one. What we're on now, day 299. Oh, big white beards, craggy lines. That's a lot of shows, isn't it? 299. It's nearly 300. I'm on the Aitchison Brew, Jen. Oh, I love that song. You know how, of course you know how music takes you to times and places. I just moved to Liverpool, started studying, and I lived in a shared house, and I can remember how moon dance sounded in my room in that house. Oh, that's a strong memory. Well, Liz and Ron, I'm glad you're in the house today because I know you love the tune by Ray Charles, Georgia. So Aya's going to play it for you. I might have another little wet of the throat. I don't think I drank enough water in the hospital. Throat's got dry. I lost a key. Throats was getting dry. I love the line, getting myself from the mountain stream. Oh. From Stoneleigh, not from Georgia. Oh man, I am gobbledygooking today. No, Martin, there is nothing wrong with a white beard. If I didn't shave, I'd have one. Mr. Robin Smith on the Joanna. Hey, hey, I said, Georgia, oh, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia right here on my mind. Yeah, yeah. I said, Georgia, 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 a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Yeah. Oh, the arms reach out to me. Oh, the eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Yeah, yeah, I said Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Oh, just an old sweet song that keeps Georgia, Georgia on my mind. Oh, the arms, they reach out to me. Oh, the eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams, I see the road leads back to you. Whoa, I said Georgia, I said Georgia, no peace I better. Old sweet song keeps Georgia, and old sweet song keeps Georgia. Yes, an old sweet song that keeps Georgia. Georgia on my mind. Nice. Thank you, Robin. You played nicely too on the piano. Yeah. I always feel a fraud singing about Georgia because I've never been there. Scunthorpe, Grimsby, Liverpool. Yeah, they don't work. Georgia just sounds right, doesn't it? Obviously. There you go, Ron. Liz. Ron, keep playing that thing. Or I'll be round there with a big stick. Let's have a dance. I never want to not dance again. I'm sure you don't. What's my note? What's my key? More like 6s and 7s. Someone told me that the world would end tonight. You could take all that I've got, I wouldn't start a fight. You could take my liquor, take my dinner, take my fun, my birthday cake, my soul, my dog, take everything I love. But oh, one thing I'm never gonna do is throw away my dancing shoes. And oh Lord, don't really try tonight. I'll lay down and die, I'll scream and I'll cry. Already wasted enough time. Never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. 'Cause I just wanna pop up to my records. There go all of my clothes. I'm never gonna not dance again. Dance, I'm gonna dance, bro. I'm gonna dance. I want my life to be a Whitney Houston song. Got all good luck and zero fucks, don't care if I belong, no. If I could kill the thing that makes us all so dumb, we'll never get younger and I'm gonna have some fun. Oh, one thing that I will never do is throw away my dancing shoes. And oh Lord, don't try me, really not tonight. I'll lay down and die, scream and I'll cry. Know that I'm starting a fight. I'm never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. 'Cause I just wanna pop next to my records. There go all of my clothes. I'm never gonna not dance again. Oh. I'm gonna dance, bro. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance, yeah. Dance. I'll lay down and die, scream and I'll cry. You know that I'm starting a fight. I'll lay down and die, scream and I'll cry. We've already wasted much time. We've already wasted enough time. Never gonna not dance again. I'm never gonna not dance again. I just wanna pop up to my records. There go all of my clothes. I'm never gonna not dance again. Oh, love that song. I love the sentiment. I love everything about it. I love this one too. I have no idea what time it is. Are you all right? What time's your last bus? We're dancing. Tune. The Jackson 5. The Jackson 5. Let's see if we can summon the mighty maestro without muting him. We can celebrate his presence and his genius. The one and only Mr. Goulding. Is he in the box? He's in the box. Is he? Is he? Let's see. Let's see. Sometimes the tech lets me down. Are you there, mate? Tune by Barbara Thompson. Simon arranged. Yes, Mr. G. People so often talk about his smile and his energy. Just bounces, oozes out of the man. Thank you, Simon. And thank you, everybody, tonight, especially you guys in the house. We had Mr. Robin Smith on the piano, Zoom karaoke, a company called Karaoke Version, think I got the Van Morrison backing track from them. They make great tracks. And Mr. Paul Burchill and the band for Summer Song. Yeah. And thank you for brilliant requests. Ethan, Thomas, Guy, Celia, Richard, Liz and Ron. Gigs coming up, I think the duo, me and Gareth, just gone on sale for 2 nights in October in Stokesley, in that beautiful church there. Sumadoo I mentioned. Coming down south, there were rare appearances. One in Cheltenham with Gareth. One in Eastleigh near Southampton with the band. And all the other gigs, what I have forgotten. Oh yeah, Helmsley Arts Centre coming up in the middle of September. Yay! Guys, great to see you. I don't know when we'll meet again. I'm getting all busy. Not being at home. Our people will let your people know. But stay in touch. Don't be strangers. One for the Road. It's another Snaky song. Kind of bookended tonight, accidentally. Another song, that tune that I wrote with Paul Burchill. This one's called Refuge. And even though I partly wrote it, I do love it. Refuge. See you before we go. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much, folks. So good to see you. I feel your spirit. I feel your spirit in the Zen Den. So take good care. When are you boys back off to school? Is that tomorrow? No. Soonish, eh? So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Big thanks to Joe, all his technical support, and of course to Sally for communications, for shirts, for flowers, for so much more. So take care, you know what I'm going to say, of yourselves so that you can take care of each other and enjoy life. And see some of you on the road, I'm sure. And we'll get back down here when we can. I don't know when, but you guys take care. See you soon. Bye Hoka, bye Crook.